first of all, your thoughts on Aaron Ramsey, and does he have any chance of being fit for Sunday?
Yeah, he has a chance for Sunday. Just had a little bit of tightness in his abductor from Sunday. Obviously, then had to travel. Got with us Monday evening. Did a bit on the grass today. But yeah, we're looking. Physio stayed back to work with him over the next couple of days. And yeah, we're hopeful that we can. He'll be available for Sunday.
Chcem sa spýtať Ryana, v akom zdravotnom stave je Aaron Ramsey, či si myslíte, že by mohol hrať v nedeľu, a odpoveď áno, mal trošku problém síce s odťahovacím svalom, ale pripojil sa vlastne k nám v pondelok večer a budeme sa teraz snažiť ho sledovať počas tých nasledujúcich dní aj s fyzioterapeutom a dúfame, že bude v poriadku.
Gareth, how are you?
Okay.
Is this make or break?
I suppose you could say so, but I think no matter what the situation is, we want to go in and get the 3 points and win the game. So yeah, we understand the situation in the group. We know what we need to do, and yeah, we plan to go out and win the game tomorrow and give 100% like we always do.
Otázka na Gareta. Myslíte si, že je to skutočne kľúčový zápas? Odpoveď áno, predpokladám, že by sa to tak dalo nazvať. Potrebujeme jednoducho vyhrať, potrebujeme 3 body. Vieme, čo musíme urobiť a chceme vydať zo seba 100%.
Ryan, 2 things. One, there's no Ash here tonight. Does that mean he isn't featuring, or is it just because it's Gareth's turn or he wants to do it again? And secondly, for obvious reasons, have you had words with Tom Lawrence since he's got here, and is he in the right state of mind to play a game this week?
Yeah, it's Gareth's turn, so that answers that question. And Tom, yeah, I spoke to Tom. I said at the squad announcement, I'd spoke to him on the phone, now I've spoke to him in person. He picked up a bit of a dead leg, so he's not trained with the team, similar with Harry. Harry picked up a knock on Sunday, so they've had limited time on the grass, but no, as far as right frame of mind, yeah, Tom's good, as are the rest of the players.
Mm-hmm. Could I just check with you? The first question was about which player?
Ashley Williams.
Ashley Williams, OK. Otázka, teda 2 otázky. Prvá, Ashley Williams, but you said that Ashley Williams not here. No. OK. Čiže otázka bola, že Ashley Williams ako kapitán nie je na tlačovej konferencii, čiže či je teraz na rade Gareth Bale ako v podstate teda, aby bol tuto prítomný na tlačovke, a odpoveď áno, samozrejme. A druhá otázka ohľadom Toma Lawrenca, že či je teraz správne nastavený na tento zápas, a odpoveď áno, určite, rozprával som sa s ním. Mal síce nejaké trošku menšie fyzické problémy, podobne ako aj Harry v nedeľu, čiže strávili iba obmedzený čas na ihrisku, ale verím, že budú schopní nastúpiť.
Gareth, you've got a bit of history with Slovakia, to say the least. Your first international goal against them that day in Bordeaux, of course, and I'm sure you're looking to create a bit more happy memories.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, obviously, I've scored against Slovakia in the past, but yeah, I think it doesn't really affect what's going to happen in the future. But yeah, of course, I'm going to be trying to score as much as I can and help the team. And yeah, but I think come tomorrow, I don't care who scores as long as we score and win the match. So yeah, it's about the whole team tomorrow, and yeah, we need to stick to our game plan, do what we know we can do, and I feel like if we can do that, then we'll win the game.
Otázka na Gareta. Máte takú bohatú históriu, čo sa týka aj zápasov so Slovenskom. Strelili ste ten historický gól proti Slovákom v Bordeaux. Bolo by pekné, keby sa to podarilo aj zajtra. Odpoveď áno, samozrejme, bolo by to super, keby sa mi podarilo skórovať, ale myslím si, že nie je tak dôležité, kto dá gól, ale hlavne, aby sme získali tie 3 body, aby sme podali dobrý kolektívny výkon a držali sa svojho plánu hry.
Good afternoon. I have questions for both of you. The first one would be for Coach. I would like to ask you, there were 2 away games. You lost both of them. What have you learned from them? What do you need to do differently in order to beat Slovakia tomorrow?
Play better. for sure. It was difficult circumstances in the summer. 4 or 5. Some of our players hadn't played for 5 weeks, and then 2 tough away games, especially with the conditions in Croatia, very hot. But yeah, especially Croatia first half, we didn't play well. Hungary was very, very tight game, as it has been in every game in this group. Really, it's a real competitive group, as you'll know. Everyone is capable of beating each other. So yeah, we'll try and learn our lessons from that, and come with a more positive result, because yeah, you can always lose in football. It's how you come back from that and learn from the mistakes that you've done in the past.
The other one would be for Gareth. Let's.
May I? The translation. Otázka na trénera. Dvakrát ste vonku prehrali. Čo ste sa z týchto prehier naučili? Myslím si, že sme sa naučili najmä to, že musíme hrať lepšie. Samozrejme, bolo to v dosť ťažkých podmienkach, bolo to počas leta. Niektorí hráči aj 5 týždňov nehrali. Napríklad aj zápas v Chorvátsku bol za dosť ťažkých podmienok, bolo horúco. Prvý polčas sme skutočne nehrali veľmi dobre, proti Maďarsku to bolo dosť vyrovnané a myslím si, že to sa dá povedať vlastne o všetkých zápasoch v našej skupine, ktorá je veľmi vyrovnaná. Ktokoľvek môže vlastne poraziť súpera. Myslím si, že sa musíme z tohto poučiť, že musíme a chceme dosiahnuť lepší výsledok, pretože áno, človek môže prehrať, ale dôležité je, aby sa neopakovali naše chyby.
Right, now question for Gareth. Let's elaborate a bit on your history at Slovakia, because you are the only player who have played in all 4 games. The Wales have played against Slovakia. Do you remember the very first one in 2006? And could you maybe tell us something about the game? You lost heavily, but it was special for you.
To be honest with you, I remember we won 5-2 against you away. So yeah, no, I obviously remember it was my first international goal. Other than that, yeah, I'd pretty much forgotten about everything else, to be honest. So no, obviously I've played against Slovakia quite a few times. Yeah, had some good results, especially of late, and yeah, we know they're a great team. We know they have good individual players, and yeah, it's always a difficult game against them. So we expect the same tomorrow night, but we're going to be on our game. We're going to give 100% and hopefully come out with the 3 points and a victory for ourselves.
Otázka na Gareta, aby som nadviazol možno aj na tú otázku, že samozrejme je tu bohatá história tých zápasov proti Slovensku, pretože Gareth je jediný hráč Walesu, ktorý nastúpil vo všetkých 4 zápasoch. A pamätá si teda na ten prvý zápas v tom roku 2006, keď Slovensko presvedčivo vyhralo nad Walesom. Odpoveď Gareta s trošku s úsmevom, že nie, nepamätá si, pamätá si na tú výhru potom 5-2 a tiež teda aj na to, že strelil vlastne svoj prvý gól za reprezentáciu. No a Slovensko je samozrejme veľmi kvalitný tím. Už viackrát sa s týmto tímom stretli. Dosiahli dobré výsledky, najmä v poslednom období, ale zajtra to bude veľmi náročné. Budú sa snažiť držať svojho taktického plánu a vydať zo seba 100%.
Ryan, first of all, the number one, obviously the goalkeepers are struggling for game time at their clubs. Is Wayne still your number one?
Well, you'll see tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you if Wayne's playing or not, but yeah, obviously we've got 3 very good keepers, but not playing as regularly as they would like and as I would like, obviously. And you know, I talk about outfield players, how they need to be fit, how they need to be in the rhythm. That goes for goalkeepers as well. So it's not ideal, but yeah, they've looked good in training. And with Wayne, obviously, you've got someone with huge experience. And the other 2 lads have been fantastic every time they meet up. So, yeah, it's not ideal, but no, I don't see it as a problem tomorrow night.
Otázka na trénera. Aká je situácia s brankármi, pretože bohužiaľ nedostávajú toľko veľa príležitostí vo svojich kluboch, nehrávajú tak pravidelne, ešte stále je číslom 1 Wayne Hennessy. No už uvidíme zajtra. Máme 3 veľmi dobrých brankárov, ktorí teda bohužiaľ nedostávajú toľko času, toľko príležitostí, koľko by chceli oni, alebo koľko by som chcel aj ja. Ale ako hovorím vlastne aj pri tých hráčoch poli, potrebujú minutáž. A to isté platí aj pre brankárov. Ale verím tomu a myslím si, že Wayne je skutočne veľmi skúsený, veľmi dobre vyzerá v tréningu a myslím si, že máme z čoho vyberať.
And one for Gareth as well. Reading on the BBC website that you're playing with anger apparently at the moment. Is that fair to say?
I think you play with a lot of emotion. Yeah, I think obviously anger comes into it, of course. But no, just trying to play football, just trying to enjoy it as much as I can, and give my best for whether I'm here or in Madrid. So yeah, whenever I go onto the pitch, I try and give 100% as much as I can to help the team, and yeah, I'll continue to do that.
Chcem sa spýtať Gareta, pretože som sa dočítal na webovej stránke BBC, že hrá doslova s takým hnevom. A Gareth odpovedá, že áno, že stále vkladám veľmi veľa emócií do svojej hry. Myslím si, že hnev je možno toho aj súčasťou a snažím sa vydať vždy zo seba všetko, či je to pre Wales, či je to v Reále Madrid, hrať na 100%, aby som pomohol svojmu tímu.
Ryan, before this game, the Slovakian FA were fined for racist chanting. Have you talked about how you might react as a team if that happens again here?
No, we're aware of Free Step that UEFA have brought in, and of course we condemn any sort of racism. It's not something that Wales have really experienced, I think a bit with the 21s. So it's not something we've talked about a lot. Obviously, we've been together 3 days. We're trying to prepare for a game, win a game, but also recognise that racism is a problem in football, and we have to address it. But no, I've not talked to the players at length about what we're going to do, but we respect what UEFA has put forward, and yeah, I don't like to sort of preempt what might happen. Especially, like I say, with us, we've not really had any problems over the years, so hopefully we just have a good game of football tomorrow and no problems.
Otázka na trénera. Slovenský futbalový zväz bol potrestaný zo strany UEFA kvôli rasistickým pokrikom. Ako by ste reagovali, alebo rozprávali ste sa o tom s hráčmi, ak by možno k tomu došlo aj tu? Odpoveď, pravdu povediac nie. Vieme teda, že UEFA podnikla isté kroky. My vo všeobecnosti samozrejme vždy odsudzujeme akékoľvek rasistické prejavy. My sme s tým teda našťastie nemali nejak veľmi veľa skúseností, možno trošku 21. A veľa sme o tom nepremýšľali. Máme teraz 3 dní vlastne, počas ktorých sa musíme pripraviť na zápas. Samozrejme, akékoľvek prejavy rasizmu, je to dosť problém vo futbale, ktorý treba riešiť, ale hovorím, osobne nejak sme sa o tom nerozprávali. Nechcem nejako predvídať, že čo by sme robili. Dúfam, že zajtra nebudú žiadne takéto problémy.
Otázka na Gareta. Či náhodou Slovensko nie je pre ňa na reprezentačnej úrovni taký obľúbený super? Predsa len strelil prvý gól a na Eure skoroval tiež proti Slovensku. Obidva góly boli z priameho kopu, a teda či neplánuje aj tretí?
Would you say that, question for Gareth, would you say that Slovakia is your favorite team? Because, well, you know, you scored your first international goal against Slovakia, you scored against us also at the Euros, both goals from a free kick. Are you planning to add a third one?
Yeah, I'm planning to, but whether I will or not is obviously to be seen. But no, as I said before, yeah, I've had success against Slovakia playing before, but yeah, I don't think it's going to affect kind of what happens tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to be trying as best I can to score, to help the team, whether it be scoring or assisting or just being on the pitch. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult game, but we're looking forward to it.
No samozrejme, bolo by to skvelé, plánujem to, či sa to podarí, uvidíme. Zatiaľ som bol celkom úspešný proti Slovensku, ale myslím si, že zajtra to nebude mať skutočne na ten zápas vplyv. Či už skorujem, alebo nie, či pomôžem týmu nejako inak, možno prihrávkou na gól, alebo len tým, že budem na ihrisku. Určite to bude veľmi ťažké a budeme sa snažiť odviesť čo najlepší výkon.
Away on international duty, how easy is it to sort of clear your mind of anything that may or be going on at Madrid that may or may not be bothering you? How do you do that?
Yeah,
I'm sure they're top of the league, aren't they? Real Madrid not top of the league.
No, I haven't got anything to clear my mind about. Yeah, obviously I love meeting up with Wales and international. Everybody knows that, and yeah, it's something that I've always loved doing, and yeah, we have a task at hand to try and qualify for the Euros, and yeah, this is a massive game, so yeah, we're looking forward to it, and as I said before, yeah, we want to win the game, get the 3 points, and put ourselves right back in the mix.
Otázka na Gareta. Ako ťažké alebo ako ľahké je možno vyčistiť si myseľ od toho, čo všetko sa deje v Madride? Odpovede, respektíve ešte najprv Ryan reagoval, že veď sú predsa na čele tabuľky v španielskej lige, takže asi tam nie je nejaký veľký problém. A Gareth teda ešte dodal, že určite nemusí si tú myseľ čistiť od niečoho, pretože veľmi je rád, že je tu na tom reprezentačnom zraze, teší sa na zápas, vždy veľmi rád prichádza, aby hral za Wales a majú teraz pred sebou ťažkú úlohu, aby sa kvalifikovali na majstrovstvá Európy. Tešia sa na tento zápas, veria, že získajú 3 body.
Dobrý večer, otázka na oboch pánov. Čo si myslíte, že v čom môže spočívať taká najväčšia sila Slovenska a okrem toho ešte hrajú v domácom prostredí, kde ich bude hnať obrovské množstvo fanúšikov. Takže čo si myslíte, že môže byť taká najväčšia zbraň slovenského tímu? Ďakujem pekne.
Okay, a question for both. What do you think is the biggest strength of Slovakia? We're playing at home in front of our home crowd. So what do you think will be Slovakia's biggest weapons?
Well, Slovakia, an experienced team. Don't make many changes from game to game. Obviously, got suspension of Vavro in this game. Other than that, the team more or less stays the same. The midfielders, the wide players, and talented individuals as well. Obviously, midfield strong. Lobotka, Kucha, obviously Hamsik. Very talented players. So, and of course, at home as well. So, yeah, we know that it's going to be a difficult task because of all these reasons, but we're up for it. We can obviously use that as an advantage, being away from home, quiet in the crowd like you always try and do away from home. You do that by keeping the ball, scoring goals, obviously, and turn the pressure upon the home team. So, which won't be easy, but that's what we'll be looking to do.
Samozrejme, Slovensko je veľmi skúsené, má veľmi skúsené mužstvo, nerobí veľmi veľa zmien. Denis Vavro je síce vykartovaný, ale inak tá záloha, krídelníci, to je viac menej tá istá zostava, talentovaní hráči v strede poľa, Lobotka, Kucka, Marek Hamšík, navyše hrajú doma a vieme, že to bude ťažké, ale myslím si, že mohli by sme to zvládnuť. Je to možno niekedy aj taká výhoda, že keď človek hrá vonku, že predsa len ten tlak je na tom domácom tíme, budeme sa snažiť podržať loptu, aby sme boli úspešní, ale vieme, že to nebude jednoduché. Takže to isté, by povedal Gareth.
Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.